Hi there, welcome to my space. My name is Gauri, and today we are doing a collective check in on what is the eclipse season energies for you. So, if you have tuned in, there just might be a message for you. If it does not resonate, then please don't get disheartened. Energies keeps on changing, and you will always find what you need when you need. Okay, saying that, let's see. Lot of energy of divine intervention is happening. So I'm feeling that whosoever you are, things are not going as you want them to go in your life in this moment. And that is because divine intervention is happening. This is making me uncomfortable. This energy, like whatever situation or energy you are in this moment, might be making you very uncomfortable because you just cannot predict what's going to happen. And I'm feeling the universe or your guides or whosoever you believe in is coming forward and saying, even your higher self for some of you. I'm seeing blue beings for some of you. So you're very connected with the divine in one way, shape, or form. So you might just connect with the stars. You might be somebody who feels connection to the stars, is what I'm feeling. So many star seeds have tuned in here. And all star seeds connect with Shivji's energy. So that's what the meeting point is, what I'm seeing. So this eclipse season, you're coming to a meeting point where everything makes sense. It's like you have given up on something. Feels like that you're not sure what's happening. Because we are in a transition is what my guide is saying. It's nothing is making sense because everything is in transition. The consciousness is rising, so your consciousness is rising as well, which means it will be uncomfortable because growth is always painful, and that does not mean physically, but it always means mentally, because you got to stretch your mental horizon. When we talk about growth, you will have to come out of the ideas that you think you know and things like that. So a lot of outdated beliefs are going out of your life. So maybe you were in a cycle of 10 years, 15 years in a particular way, shape, or form. That's going to change. What do you need to release? Okay. So it's not about doing so much in this moment. It's about releasing whatever you can release. And this is waning moon. Some of you are experiencing dark night of soul, and you just don't understand what it means or why it is happening. And I'm hearing that's okay, because it does not mean anything uh, that could harm you. Okay, it is happening for your growth, and I'm not talking about situations and people. I'm talking about mental pattern, the thinking, the energy that's coming up in your field, the uncomfortable energy which I'm feeling in my body, and I'm sweating a lot. So perhaps you are releasing a lot of energy knowingly or unknowingly. So I'm feeling that you are doing a lot of energy work. For some of you, my guides are saying you've been doing energy work for a very long time and you have not received any outcome. And this is the time that you will receive not some, I would say all kind of rewards for your energy work. This is the window, because now we are as a collective moving into higher consciousness. And you are somebody who is very invested in people, is what my guides are showing me. Okay, your identity is very much related to your community in some way, shape, or form, because you identify as a leader and others identify you as a leader, but somehow there is a gap between your understanding and your experience, and that's why you're being asked to look at yourself very clearly. Meditate and contemplate. Yes, this is not the time for action. Meditate and contemplate whatever you're receiving in your meditation state, even if it feels like you're crazy for thinking on whatever lines you're thinking on. Don't get into that. Be as crazy as you want to be, because whatever messages you're receiving in your meditation are true. You might be a Pisces here. You might just receive messages in the dream. So you're very psychic, whosoever you are. I don't know how many of you like to admit it, because my guides are saying you don't like to admit that you know so much. Okay, it's coming from your past lives, which is getting cleared. Maybe you had past lives where you had to die because you spoke up and things like that. I've seen so many sessions in my past life where such things happen, and it's common. It sometimes just sits in our subconscious mind. because our soul remembers. But all that will get cleared up, or is getting cleared up for most of you in this season. Meditate and contemplate. As you meditate, these karmic thought patterns are breaking. Let's see. You and your loved ones are safe. Like I said, you are very invested in the well-being of others. You might be a Cancer here. You're very invested in the well-being of others, which is a good thing. You recognize community uh, as an essential part. Maybe you don't like to express that, but you are somebody who's communal or somebody who is tribal in nature, I would say. Some star seeds are very tribal in nature actually, so you might identify with that message. And for some of you, you are receiving messages that you are star seeds, but it is hard for you to digest. Building your network. Okay, build your network. This is the time to build your network. This is the time to build your energy. This is the time to build your knowledge. This is the time to build your inner knowledge. Gatherings of blessings, number 44 and number 33. You might be a master healer. You might be a channeler here. So whatever your abilities are, they are multiplying, and the right-minded people are coming into your life effortlessly. It seems like you just let go of something and something happens. That's the feeling I'm feeling. Like you have surrendered and then you're receiving whatever you want. I'm also hearing Karma Yogi. Okay, so you are somebody who believes in Sri Krishna, or you understand Christ consciousness, Krishna consciousness, because I'm feeling you guys are very, very ascended people. You just don't fit in the society, and that makes you question a lot. Believe it or not, whosoever you are releasing a lot of unknown energies from your DNA, I would say, from your energy field, because the way I'm sweating in this reading, I have the AC on, I have a fan on, and I'm in complete cold environment as far as I can think of. But the way I'm sweating, you are releasing so much, and you might not understand why things are falling apart, but it's necessary. This is divine intervention happening for you. So your soul is rising. That's why all these situation people patterns are going. You have wished for a new beginning for a very long time. 53. Okay, you are somebody who's an oracle, believe me or not. Okay, so many messages coming in for you. Don't be afraid to don't be afraid of being afraid, is what I'm hearing, because whatever is coming, you cannot anticipate that. I'll just put the harvest. Let's see. This is divine harvest. Okay, some of you, I'm seeing a middle-aged lady around you. 1 second, fire guardian. Ignite your passion. Hold on, I know that. Really? Really? Happen? Why? Okay, thank you for waiting for me. So, ignite your passion. I don't know how to put it into words, but you're going through a very deep transformation and you don't understand why or how, but it's like your soul has chosen this time to actually wake up. Like you're realizing you have always been good enough. Like I'm feeling that somebody realizing that they have always tried to fit in with the wrong people because they underestimated themselves, and now you are coming to yourself realizing that it was better to be wrong than trying to prove something. Or I don't know, it's a little confusing. I think you haven't drawn the conclusions that you would like to draw in this moment, is what I want to say. Like you haven't reached the conclusion, but you are about to read. You have an understanding of what is happening. I don't know. Let's see. I'm feeling twin flame energy coming in suddenly. I don't know. You're just unable to make sense of it, but the truth is right in front of you, is what my guides are saying. Let's see. Release the old and reset. This is the time to let go your belief system that is not supporting you. Okay. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your goods. So you are transforming, you are unveiling your soul gifts. Now soul gifts can be anything from being a good artist, whatever your passion is. Maybe you're a good artist, maybe you're a good writer, maybe you're a good coder, maybe you're just a natural healer, maybe you're an intuitive. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. Maybe you're an intuitive, you maybe just you know what you intuitively have to do, and you're coming to the realization that you have always been right. And I'm feeling a throat chakra blockage and a heart blockage. So I don't know, you can't articulate in this moment because the eclipse energy is little intense, and this is all happening at once. It's like all the air of confusion, the headache, all the problems of all these lifetimes, you're just getting over it at once. It's a divine window for you. So it will not make sense to you because this is happening on multi-dimensional level. I see angelic energy around you. I have already mentioned I saw Shivji's energy around you. So this is all energy we are talking about, okay? This is not about a situation I'm specifically talking about. This is the mindset, this is the energy, that's how it's playing out in some way, shape or form. So just fit it in your situation if it makes sense to you. If it does not make sense to you, just let it go, okay? And everything will not make sense right now. So give it some time as well. You need to give it some time because there is something trying to reach you is what I'm feeling. A blessing. Okay, letting go, cleansing, receiving. So much about letting go, so much about letting go, so much about trusting your instinct. Okay, wolf, I'm seeing here. So much about bathing, water. You might be near water, you might be feeling that you need to bathe a lot. For some of you, I'm seeing DNA activation is happening, divine light DNA. So if you're deliberately doing that, congratulations, it's working. If you're not deliberately doing that, the divine is doing for you. So you might just feel thirsty a lot. You might just have an not empty. You might just want to stay without eating anything. You might just have an upset stomach. You might be just experiencing extreme mood swings, crying for no reason. That's all a symptom of release is what I'm hearing. Tender love, compassion. Love and compassion is coming to you. Have a joyous view of future. Okay, this is not the time to give up. Okay, let these things happen, let this energy happen, because this energy is settling very quickly, building your world. Now you are building your world from the place that you know who you are, and I don't feel anybody can tell you who you are. I feel you're very, very intelligent, but I would also like to add that sometimes, this sense that I'm very intelligent cuts you off from your heart space. And now you do not want to be intelligent. Now you want to be somebody who is living from their heart space. So I'm seeing somebody moving from being an intellectual, okay, to, what do I say, from being an intellectual to being a philosopher, okay, because you're understanding the finer meaning of life. You're understanding how important peace is, how important it is to follow your passion and not do what you're supposed to do. I think you're very independent. I'm seeing number 9. So you're very independent whosoever you are. So I don't need to tell you, I don't need to give you any validation. I think you've finally stopped chasing validation and you're going behind what you find is true. And I'm also feeling some of you are making amends with people, whatever that means, in your energy, in your heart, in your soul. So much about forgiving situations. What do you need to release? Again, we started the reading with this card and this card is again here. What do you need to release? Ask yourself today, what do you need to release? If you do not have an answer to that, ask God, tell God that God, whatever needs to be released, help me releasing it so that I can be free and have a better future. Because there is always a better future, but it always starts with a better thought, okay, and a better feeling. And when you manifest from the place of your heart, when you really want a fulfilling life and you know you deserve it and you are capable of putting in the work, universe answers, okay? Universe always answers. Sometimes it might take a day, sometimes it might take 10 years or whatever, but universe answers. There's always a right time for things. So basically, in short, my guide is saying wherever you're going, wherever the universe, the God, the source is taking you, you cannot go with the past baggage. So you need to release few things so that they can take you to a new place where they'll give you new things, okay? So don't take these past things with you to this new place where your heart, where the God is the answer for you for right now. And not, you cannot be right all the time. That is your lesson in this moment. Okay, you cannot be right all the time. This is not about being right. This ride is not about being right. It is about being fulfilling. And if you will focus on being right, you will always find yourself disappointed. Okay, it's always better to be wrong and happy than being right and sad. And I don't know what that means in your situation, so please take how it resonates. I'm feeling you're somebody who has a very, very higher understanding. Okay, but it's time to drop into your heart space. It's time to drop into your heart space. The strategies, the overthinking, it will not take you where you want to be, and it's not working clearly, is what my guide is saying. It's right here. Okay, it's right here. Whatever you want, just let it go. Whatever you can let go. And if you cannot let go, it's great. Okay, if you cannot let go anything, great, just let go of the need to let go then. Okay, because some of you are very sorted, you're very gifted is what I'm seeing blue field around you. So some of you are going through spiritual awakening. Could be different for everybody, but whatever it is, it's all being taken care of is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a divine hand like this. So somebody's taking care of you. I'm feeling guru's energy. I'm feeling my guru energy as well here. So you're very blessed irrespective of how things are playing out, and whatever is playing out is just playing out so that you can stretch and you can grow in your heart space and your horizon and your life as well. That's what I'm feeling. The energy is moving continuously, so it will take some time. You might be a little dizzy in this moment because you're unable to make sense what's happening, but whatever is happening by divine's grace is what I'm hearing. So let go, don't worry. You'll be fine. You'll be fine is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing a rainbow. Okay, so you might just have encountered rainbow. Rainbows might be a sign for you. End of tough cycles. That's a relief. I'm feeling a relief somehow, feeling a little better. So maybe now you're feeling better. Before then you tuned in. There's nothing that is going wrong. Okay, again, my guides are saying, tell them there's nothing that is going wrong. It's okay to breathe. Okay, it's okay to breathe. Nothing is out of control. Control issues as well. Some of you are working on your control issues, and the guides are saying very good. We like it because that's what you need to move ahead. You need to move out of your controlling tendency. Some of you are learning this the hard way. Some of you are learning it easily, but everybody is learning the same thing somehow is what I'm feeling. Okay, so that's the fun part of it. Everybody's in the same boat, right? My guides are telling me to share this with you, that everybody's in the same boat no matter how it looks like. Okay, if you will not get triggered, you will not work on it. If you will not love somebody, you will not get pissed off. You will not get pissed off, you will not understand why you get pissed off. It's a cycle, right? People show us who they are, who we are, and we are all one. So it's a continuous cycle between you, me, us, one, going back, coming, go forth, polarity, this and that. So many concepts at one. And that's how life is. So I think you're figuring it out, and you're figuring it out correctly. And this is giving you peace. So do whatever gives you peace. If figuring out gives you peace, go figure out. Yeah. If you believe it'll come to you, it'll come to you. Don't worry about that. And if you think you need to go after it and find it yourself, do that as well. Try, okay? But don't push against the current of life. Explore, but don't push against the current of life, is what my guide is saying. Some of you are going to get married. I was just saw a ring, somebody getting engaged. So somebody getting engaged on a sea, near a sea. So you might be in a coastal area. Some of you are getting married here. Something about marriage. Marriage is going to change your life whosoever you are, is what I heard. A lot to be thankful for. So keep joyous for your future, because there's more than you can anticipate in this moment. Okay, all right. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending you whatever you need on energetic basis by divine's grace. May this reading find you well and leave you well. Hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye.